want to go somewhere else? Can I give you another example of your prophet? And I'm sure you're going to be very proud of him. Okay. How would you feel?
I'm trying to
okay, let's go to... No, you're not doing anything. Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 24. I'm going to hang up on you if you don't go to Surah An-Nisa. Stop. Go to Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 24.
All right.
Read it for me. Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 24.
I already know this.
Okay, I'm glad you know it. Then no, answer it. And if you know it.
Which one is the beating of the wife?
No, that's not the beating of the wife. That's Surah An-Nisa, ayah 34. I said 24.
Okay, so I'm just 24 and 34. Those are both the
okay,
ones
and I'm glad you know it, Jihad. I really am glad you know it. Read it for me.
I can refute you easy on this one.
Beautiful. I'm glad you're going to refute me by justifying a man raping married woman like your mother in the name of Allah. I hope you refute me. Please, go ahead. Read it for me.
You're cursing my mother.
No, I didn't. You see, you took me out of context. Stop, you liar. I said a man raping married woman like your mother who's married. If Muhammad came to your city, he would have raped your mother who's married according to 424.
Oh, so go to number. I'll read this verse.
Okay, read it. I'll go to Numbers. Just read 424.
You are also forbidden to marry already married women who are in a wedlock. Yet those captives in war, whom your right hands possess, are permitted to you for marriage. Even
okay, now the Arabic doesn't say marriage. You know that, right?
Huh?
The Arabic does not say they're permitted for you for marriage. That's not in the Arabic. Read the Arabic. It says, unlawful for you are married woman, except those whom your right hands possess. There is no word.
Malakat al-yamin. Okay.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Yeah.
So why are you reading a shameless translation that's adding to the Arabic Quran in English to deceive people? Give us the accurate translation. Go ahead.
I'm going to read English.
Okay, but make sure you translate it accurately.
Forbidden to marry already married women who are in wedlock, or those captives that your right hands possess, are permitted to you, even if not divorced by their former husbands, since their captivity is equivalent.
Yeah, you're reading comments in parentheses, brackets, that are not in the Arabic. The Arabic simply says, forbidden for you are married women except those whom your right hands possess. So let's focus on that.
Okay, so it's basically the same thing.
Okay, but here's my question to you. A woman is caught, Muslims attack, even your name, Jihad. Jihad fi sabilillah. So let's take your name. You go on a jihad expedition.
It's a name.
Okay.
It's a name.
Okay, all right. You go on a jihad expedition, you attack a city, you take the city captive, you take married women captive. It says those married women, you can sleep with them even though their husbands are alive. You're okay with that?
So was this not a common practice?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Not among the Israelites or the Christians, no.
The Assyrians did it, many civilizations.
So the Assyrians are pagans. So thank you for admitting your prophet is a pagan like them. Thank you. Good job. So he's a dirty pagan like them? Let's repeat this again.
Well, in Numbers 30,
okay, I'll get to Numbers 31, dude.
You can't throw stones when you live in a glass house.
I'll get to Numbers 31, dude. I promise you. I'm going to show you.
I'm telling you.
Okay, can you let me?
Don't be a hypocrite.
I'm going to go to Numbers 31. It's going to backfire on you. I promise you. I'm going to go to Numbers 31. I promise you. Just be patient.
I'm trying to explain to you that this was a common thing that people did back in the days during warfare. It was just a law of the land back then.
No, Moses did not allow it. Even Moses, whom you're quoting in Numbers 31, if you go to Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14, Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14, you know what Moses told the Israelites? You want me to tell you? Because you said it's common, right? And Muhammad is a prophet like Moses, you say. In Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14, it says that when you see a captive woman that's beautiful and delights your heart, you are to give her a whole month to mourn her family, make sure she takes off the clothes of captivity, and puts on new clothes, let her shave her head, which is a sign of mourning. And after a month,
This is Bible?
yes, can I finish it or no? You want to hear?
No.
After a month, you marry her. You don't have sex with her. You don't defile her. You marry her and treat her as a wife. And if there's something displeasing, you divorce her and send her on her way free, because she cannot be sold. She is your wife that you've divorced. Let her go. So Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14 says, Israelites cannot sleep with captive women, let alone married captive women. They are to marry them and honor them and give them the status of a wife. That's Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14. So how come Moses didn't teach what your prophet Muhammad taught?
Marry them.
That's what it says. Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14. I just gave it to you. How many more times do you want me to give it to you?
Okay, well, that's what the Muslims did too. They
No, that's not what Surah 424 said. Are you lying to me, dude? Oh my goodness. Surah 424 and the Hadith says, when you take a woman captive, you can have sex with her. She's your property and you can sell her off even if she's married. Nowhere does it say you must marry her. And how are you going to marry her when her husband's still alive? What's wrong with you, dude?
There, in the Old Testament, there are such things as bondswomen. I know that.
We're not talking about concubines. We're talking about a married woman.
Concubines, right?
It's maybe here. You want me to,
different words for the same
Jihad.
thing.
No, Jihad. See, Timmy's going to understand. Timmy, a concubine is not a captive woman who's married that you take captive and have sex with her husband still married. A concubine means she is your woman who's not married that you have the right to have sex with. You understand that, Timmy? Because that's not what Surah 424 says. Okay. In Surah 424, one more time. Surah 424.
A concubine is a sex slave.
Not in Surah 424. She's married. That's not a concubine. A concubine can't be married. You can't touch a woman who's a slave who's married. Surah 424 says, the woman that you've taken captive, they're still married, but you can have sex with them. Who doesn't matter their husband is there.
Yeah, those are spoils of war.
So you're okay with that?
That's what the Quran says.
But then Moses in Deuteronomy 21, which you've been attacking, in Deuteronomy 21 says, no, when you find a captive woman, you marry her and give her the status of a wife. You don't take a captive woman, let alone a married captive woman, and have sex with her and sell her off. You can't do that. How come Moses is better than your prophet? And this is written 2,200 years before your prophet.
Look, enough with these moral arguments.
Okay, so you want to go about Trinity Tawheed?
That's the scripture we believe in, and those are the commandments.
Okay, can we talk about Tawheed then?